Imagine this. Every word you speak is like a tool in your hands, shaping the world's perception of you. It has the power to build and strengthen your identity, or, if used carelessly, shatter the respect others have for you. In the context of a relationship, particularly with a woman, there are certain things you must never say if you wish to maintain your strength, respect, and desirability. Today I'll share 5 key things that high-value men never reveal too soon. These are not trivial matters but powerful psychological dynamics that can determine the success of your relationships. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of how to hold your ground and communicate from a position of strength. Let's dive into these essential truths. Number 1. Don't expose your weaknesses prematurely. Every man has weaknesses. That's part of being human. But here's the crucial lesson. The timing of when you reveal these weaknesses matters more than you think. When you're just getting to know a woman, it's vital to project strength. Why? Because attraction is rooted in perception, and confidence is one of the most magnetic traits a man can exude. In the early stages of a relationship, she's evaluating your potential, your emotional fortitude, and your capacity to handle life's inevitable challenges. If you open up too soon about your struggles, she'll see a man who is not yet capable of leading himself, let alone leading her. High-value men know this. Strength must be established first. Only once trust is solidified can vulnerability be shared. By then, your strength will have already shown itself, and your vulnerability will be seen as a mark of maturity and trust, not weakness. Think of your emotional state as a fortress. The gates remain closed until the structure is strong enough to allow entry. If you give too much too early, you risk shifting the power dynamic, placing her in the role of caretaker rather than equal partner. High-value men remain emotionally self-reliant until trust is fully developed. Number 2, keep your future plans to yourself, at least at first. Ambition is a quality that every high-value man possesses. But here's the truth. Never reveal your future plans too early. It's tempting to share your vision for the future, but doing so too soon strips away the element of mystery that women find so intriguing. Why does mystery matter? Because it keeps her engaged. When a woman doesn't know your next move, she's constantly thinking about you, wondering what you're up to. That curiosity fuels desire and keeps the spark alive. When you share every detail of your plans, you remove that intrigue and become predictable, ultimately less compelling. Strategic silence is powerful. Think of your life as a grand chess game. Would a master ever reveal his next move? Of course not. Similarly, by keeping your future plans private, you not only maintain control over your life's direction, but you also retain the flexibility to adapt without outside interference. A high-value man doesn't need validation from anyone else. He creates his own path. Number 3, financial struggles are not for early conversations. Money is a sensitive topic, and for high-value men, it's critical to approach it with tact. Never confess your financial struggles early in a relationship. Women are naturally wired to seek stability, and financial instability often signals a lack of control, which undermines your authority and desirability. But here's the key distinction. It's not about hiding the truth. Instead of talking about your financial difficulties, focus on your progress and ambition. Frame your financial journey as a path to success, not a struggle. High-value men don't dwell on temporary setbacks. They use them as stepping stones toward greatness. When you talk about your financial situation, do so with optimism, resilience, and a clear plan for the future. Confidence in your ability to improve and adapt will speak volumes. Never let financial troubles define you. Take control and project an image of a man who is constantly evolving, always striving toward financial freedom. Number 4, insecurities have no place in early conversations. We all have insecurities, but a high-value man knows when to keep them to himself. Never confess your insecurities early on, especially not to a woman you're trying to attract or build a relationship with. Confidence is one of the most attractive qualities in a man, and by revealing your doubts and fears too soon, you risk undermining the very foundation of attraction. Here's the deeper truth. Women want a man who can stand strong on his own. If you constantly seek validation or reassurance, you shift the power dynamic, and she may start to see you as someone she needs to take care of emotionally. That is not a role a high-value man ever wants to put himself in. Instead, face your insecurities privately and take action to overcome them. Real growth comes from working on yourself without needing constant validation. Women are drawn to men who are emotionally stable, who don't need to lean on others to feel secure. When you can handle your insecurities quietly and confidently, you show the world that you are in control of your emotions and mind. Number 5, past failures don't define you. Every man has a past filled with failures, but here's the key to projecting high value. Your past mistakes don't define you. Your response to them does. Early in a relationship, avoid discussing your past failures. Women are naturally attracted to success and strength, and focusing too much on past mistakes will make you seem like someone who is still caught in the past. Instead of defining yourself by your mistakes, highlight your growth, resilience, and current success. High-value men take ownership of their failures, but they don't dwell on them. They use every setback as a lesson and move forward with confidence. Failure is part of the journey, but it's how you handle it that matters. When the time is right, share your past, not as a source of regret, but as an essential part of the man you become. Conclusion: the power of silence and strength. A high-value man understands the power of restraint. The less you reveal, the more power you maintain. Silence, when used strategically, is one of your greatest assets. It allows you to retain control, respect, and mystery. 3 elements that keep women intrigued and invested in you. In the end, it's not about withholding your true self, but about timing and strategy. By choosing what not to say, you shape the narrative of who you are. Your words carry weight when they are carefully chosen, and when you do reveal something personal, it becomes a privilege for her to know. True strength is in knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. It's in maintaining control of your emotions, your finances, and your vulnerabilities. A high-value man doesn't need to share every detail of his life to prove his worth. His power lies in his ability to remain composed, focused, and mysterious. This is the hallmark of a high-value man. He commands respect, not through words, but through his ability to maintain control over his narrative and his emotional landscape. By transforming your communication and keeping these principles in mind, you will not only elevate the way you are perceived, but also create relationships based on mutual respect, admiration, and true connection. This is how you build a life of value and purpose. Think about whether this channel is worthy of getting your love and support. If it is, don't hesitate. We will meet in the next video. Until then, keep evolving.